Hi and welcome, guys. Thanks for sharing your time with me. What I'm going to show you are two things. One is how to travel the world wholesale instead of retail, and the second is how to add an additional source of income to what you currently do. Now, a little bit about myself. I have an undergraduate degree in MIS, I work as a computer programmer, and I recently got my MBA. What I saw a year ago changed my mind. It blew my world. So, as a computer programmer, 2.5 years ago, I was working from home, so I had all the time freedom in the world. And then I moved out here to Denver, Colorado, switched jobs, had to start going into an office. Yes, I was making more money, but now I couldn't work from anywhere in the world. So I was a little bummed about that, but the money made up for it, I thought. So what I saw and what came into my life is what I'm going to show you right now. And honestly, the way I look at it is I love what I currently do, being a computer programmer. But if I could replace that income at some point in time to make me not have to go into an office every day, I definitely would, and I hope you would too. Now let me get into what I need to show you. So what came into my life last year was World Ventures. It's a company that's been around for 10 years. They did $354 million in revenue. And as you look at this, the company, as I said, they've been around for 10 years. Ernst & Young has vetted the company that 5 years ago they named the co-owners Entrepreneurs of the Year. If you don't know about Ernst & Young, they're an auditing and accounting firm, pretty much top in the nation. They make sure to check out companies. They sit in for 6 months. They go through things with a white glove, make sure everything's on the up and up. What Real Ventures has done, they've partnered with Royal Caribbean, Disney, Virgin, Hilton, all these great resorts to be able to bring you these excellent deals. Now, the company functions in all 50 states, and we are actually in 29 countries now. And what they offer are dream trips. It's an invite-only VIP travel club. How does it work? It works the same way that Sam's and Costco do. You pay for a membership, and then you get things at wholesale. Sam's, Costco, you get your water, your pinto beans, your peanut butter. You're getting 36 items at one time. You get your toilet paper. Well, World Ventures and Dream Trips has done something a little sexier, and it's done with vacations. So yes, they go to these hotels, they go to the cruise lines, they book thousands of rooms, and then offer it to the members at a discount. Now, what do the members get? They get 4 and 5 star vacations at 2 and 3 star prices. You would bring your spouse, a guest, your children, and then everything is handled for you, and you're treated in a VIP way. Some of the places that you can go, and we'll talk about these later: Mexico, China, Greece, things that you can do while you're there: skiing, fishing, hunting. And then one thing that got under my skin in a positive way is the sports, because I have been to the Final Four before, but I did not do it where it's curated for me. So we have Daytona 500, Stanley Cup, World Series, things along those lines. And another thing, if your heart is into giving back, World Ventures is definitely the way to go with that. That we do volunteerism trips in Guatemala. Guatemala does not have a trash system. So we do, we take liter plastic bottles, grab their trash, shove it in the bottles, then put these bottles in chicken wire and cement and make bottle schools for the children that are earthquake resistant, so the children have somewhere to read and learn. Now, on these volunteerism trips, they've been shown in Oprah. You see that smile on her face. I think we all can agree that if Oprah backs something, it's definitely something good. Something a little closer to home are the dream courts that we build. Then we've partnered up with Boys and Girls Club, mainly because I do have a dream court right around the corner here in Denver, and I did help on one when I was out in Atlanta. Now, I hope you know what all-inclusive trips are. I'll go in a little bit more in detail. We offer those, and we offer monthly cruise specials. Now, as I said, I was going to talk more about all-inclusive. So Cancun, Mexico, $599 a person. I did this last year right after I got in the company. The $750 room credit was brilliant and enabled me to go swimming with dolphins, zip lining, and go to the spa. And as I said, all-inclusive, I was able to eat and drink all I wanted without money coming out of my pocket. But yes, I did tip the servers for their help. And comparing this to Expedia, it was easily 30% off. Maui, Hawaii, another place that I just got back from, not just, but 2 months ago I got back from Maui at $750 a person. This was 55% off anything else that could be found out there. Once again, you get daily breakfast, you're staying at the Hyatt. Amazing place. Fiji, no, I'm not going to say I've been there because I haven't, but It is $11.79 per person. You're going to get a daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and scuba diving. And once again, that's about 55% off the best price found. Now, one more place that I need to talk about is Nueva Vallarta, and that's because it's a four-diamond resort that we offer at $5.99 per person. Now, I'm not sure if you've heard about Four Diamond. It's definitely better than 4 and 5 star. This is actually one of the top resorts in Mexico. It's actually the second resort in Mexico. You get unlimited green fees, do all the golfing you want. There's included excursions, and the rooms are 1,400 square feet. Now let's talk about something a little closer to home. I do like Vegas. It's easy for me to pop down there. But imagine going there and showing up and you're getting a round trip from the airport, you're getting tickets to the Rock of Ages, and you get a king suite, $279 a person. Since I've been there, I know you can't beat that. Now, when you get started in the company, what they offer is a way to get you to go away extremely quickly, and those are with the Welcome Dream Trips to places such as New Orleans, San Francisco, Orlando, Vegas, New York. 4 days, 3 nights, pretty much over the weekend. You get away, you have a good time, you come back, you show people how amazing these trips were. And that's just $189 per person. Now, as I did mention, there's New York. You're going to stay at the Parker Meridien. You're going to get tickets to the Jersey Boys. There's going to be a surprise activity, and that's 50% off what the going rate would be to even stay at the hotel without those included activities. I did check out the Park 55 in San Francisco. The half-day wine tour is amazing. You need to get out to San Fran, walk the Golden Gate Bridge if you haven't. $189 per person. That is another Welcome Dream Trip. Now, what the company has done, because we want to help people get away, and people always are looking for a deal, we have the Dream Trip price promise. If you book a dream trip and you find it in the next 7 days for less, you get to go on the trip for free. No catches. All you have to do, you send the information in. Hey, I booked my trip to Puerto Vallarta. Yes, at this price, and I found it on XYZ website for less. Thank you for showing us that. We will give you that trip for free and refund you your money. I don't think there's any way that you can beat that. Now, the trips alone aren't all that you get. You are going to get your own booking website, the same as Expedia, but ours is better. Ours has gotten awards for being a World Traveler Award, and then we also offer the Rovia Price Pledge. So if you book a hotel, a car, a cruise, a villa through your own website, we promise it to be the best price, and if you find it any lower, the company will refund you that difference. And speaking about refunding differences, I think we all have that fear when it comes down to booking flights. Say you book a flight today, but you're not leaving in 3 months, you might be afraid that the price is going to go down 2 months from now. Well, that's where Rate Shrinker comes in. What Rate Shrinker is once you book, the computer, the system that we have, scans flights up until the day that you leave, and if a flight drops in price, you will be notified in your email and then get a refund back to your account for the price difference. Now, it hasn't just all been about getting away, it's also about building up money to go away. So you see these companies, these businesses that are on the screen, you're going to get your own mall. You log into the mall, then you go to their website, you shop for whatever it is that you typically going to shop for. One thing that I recently purchased was a laptop from Best Buy. Go to Best Buy's website, buy the laptop, go into the store and pick it up, and then you get commission in Rovia bucks to help you travel into your back office. Now, one big thing that is offered that pretty much American Express Black Card offers is concierge, and yes, that comes with this membership. You can call and ask this person anything that you want, but one big thing is, say, you're going out to dinner, you want to call and make a reservation at a hard-to-get place, you call up your concierge, they do it for you, you show up, the reservation's made. You can also ask them why the sky is the color blue if you want to. They will always have an answer for you. Now, here's the big thing that matters. I've dealt with and looked at other travel clubs starting at thousands of dollars. This one is just an initial fee of $200 and then $50 per month for the gold. And you get everything that I mentioned. Now, how's that work? The $200 initial that you're going to pay today, it goes into a piggy bank that you can use on travel immediately. The $50 a month that you're paying goes into a piggy bank as well, and that's going to accrue for the next year and have and sit there for you to go away a year from now to apply towards travel. Now, if you referred 4 people, you no longer pay those monthly fees that accrue to $600. You no longer pay them, but it still goes into the piggy bank. Now, how to use some of those points? You have a Disney getaway. Price is $569 per person. You can apply 250 of those points right away to that trip, cutting it pretty much in half for one person. Now, there's an all-new level that some people like to go a little above and beyond when they travel and what they do. Go from the basic queen room and go to the penthouse, and that's what VIP level of Platinum Dream Trips is. What it also offers you is upgraded transfers at the airport, identity theft protection, AAA assistance, teledoc, which means that you can call and get medications filled wherever you are if you need them. You can upgrade your rooms. As I said, you can go from the King Suite up to the penthouse. These are all great things that Platinum offers. And then also, if you look at this, on the right side, there's Platinum. You can use additional points towards your trip. You get an extra 5-hour Stanley Paranormal tour. And this is a trip that's out here in Colorado. I've been there before. Now, granted, I didn't do everything that this offers. I drove up there, looked at the Stanley, thought about the movie that it was in, tell me what movie it was, and then drove back home. Yes, if I did this trip, I get the ghost tour, Wi-Fi. I actually get to see the Stanley from inside, and I would get round trip from DIA. $400 a person, apply 240 points to this. Now, a Platinum only trip, you have to be a Platinum member, is Dubai. $18.79 a person, you can apply 1675 points, and that pretty much is $200 out of pocket for that one person. You get a helicopter tour, Abu Dhabi tour, you're able to stay in 3 of the resorts. I'm going to tell you right now, when I was getting my MBA, I signed up for my class in Dubai. It definitely was more than $2,000 for me to go there. And that Platinum trip is, those Platinum memberships is just an extra $100 on the initial, and then an extra $50 a month. So let's go back over this. It works the same way. $300 goes into your piggy bank today that you can use tomorrow, and then $100 a month, which accrues, and you get to use it on your year anniversary. Now, there's also more ways to get away quicker, and that is to refer friends. If you refer someone gold or higher, you get 100 Dream Trip points, which, as you saw, it's $1 for $1. You're able to use that to go away towards a trip. Now, this quote means a lot to me. The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. That's because I was an extensive traveler before I saw this company, so I'd already started writing that book. But when I saw that I would be able to travel for cheaper and go many more places at a discounted price, I knew I was going to start writing it a lot quicker or make that book a lot thicker, and I actually have. So with that said, you saw what I saw a year ago, and I hope it makes sense to you. Let me bring myself back up here to you. As I said, thank you for sharing your time with me. Let's catch up and let's talk and see if you saw what I saw, and let's go on a trip together.